Right, in this lesson, we're going to be focusing on word problems and equations and how to solve problems once you've set up your equations. So just one quick little scenario. A machine salesman earns a base salary of $40,000, that's his annual salary, plus $300 for each machine that he sells. Your job is to write an equation that shows the total amount of income the salesperson earns if he sells X machines per year. Okay, and one key idea here is that you're going to need to figure out what your two variables are. So they're asking about this total amount of income, and then it already tells you X machines every year. So X is going to stand for machines sold each year. That's your independent variable. And then the money that he gets depends on that. So we're going to call Y the total income per year. Okay, so dealing with those variables, it says, well, his income is, I'm going to say Y equals 40,000 plus $300 for each machine. So $300 is his rate of change. We're going to 300 times X because he does 300 per machine. So that's his rate. It multiplies the X. We're going to take this equation and we're going to use it to help us solve a couple problems. So same scenario. We have this Y equals 40,000 plus 300X. And the question asks us, how much is he going to earn if he sells 150 machines? So we have to figure out 150 machines, that's my X value. So X equals 150. So I'm going to take my equation, but instead of X, I'm going to replace that with 150. So now I want to follow the order of operations. So I want to multiply 300 by 150, and that gives me 45,000. And then I'm going to do my addition next. And 40,000 plus 45,000 is 85,000. So Y equals 85,000. And I always want to make sure I'm answering these word problems in words. So he earns $85,000 if he sells 150 machines. So he earns $85,000. Okay, so one more question you might be asked in the same scenario. Okay, so again, we had that equation, Y equals 40,000 plus 300X. And this question says, how many machines will he need in order to earn $100,000 income? So this $100,000 income, that's replacing my Y value. So I have 100,000 equals 40,000 plus 300X. So as I'm solving this equation, I can do this by doing the same thing to both sides. And I'm going to get that 60,000 equals 300X. And then I can divide both sides by 300. Okay, and when I do 60,000 divided by 300, then I get X equals 200. So again, it's a word problem. I should answer in words. He needs to sell 200 machines. So if his goal is to make six figures, $100,000, oops, he needs to sell 200 machines to make that six-figure income. And that's it. So make sure you're plugging something into the right variable and you should be good.